Okay, so this looks a little bit confusing right now, but that's okay. I'm the only one that doesn't need to be confused. So you see here that there's some copper lines. Those are the lines that I need to pay attention to because we've moved a few lines here. So the black lines have no significance, it's only the copper. And here you can see that I've started the metal frame, the zinc, because as I put my glass down, I have to slide those in. And the very first pieces that get the camera on them are these rondelles. Okay, so this is cane, okay? It has grooves on both sides that the glass fits into. Now, this cane has to be cut, okay? So we get some cutters here, and we just make a cut like that. And what's going to happen here is this has to get stretched, okay? There are two reasons you want to stretch this. Number one, it's not straight. You stretch it to straighten it out. But you also stretch it because this is kind of flimsy, okay? And if you do not stretch this and you try to use it in a window like this, gravity will stretch it for you. And what will end up happening is your glass is going to loosen up, it's going to get all crinkled, and eventually some of your glass might fall out. So you definitely, when you've got this kind, there's some cane that is stiff enough that you really don't have to stretch it, but this one, as you can see, needs to be stretched. Okay, so this is how you stretch cane, all right? We have put this in this little track here. Okay, and then I take this little thing here, I put it on the end, and then I pull. So here, you see that my cane is nice and straight, it's stretched, there's no more pull to it. Now I can wrap this around the rondelle. And here you see a nicely wrapped rondelle, okay? And so when I put it where it's supposed to be, okay, you see where that little arrow is, it should be right there, okay? And then you see where that little line is. I put that line there so when I line everything up, this here, this is where it ends, all right, and begins. So if I put it here, then I put a piece of cane here, and I solder it all together, it minimizes how many times you see that solder thing. So you always want to line it up with one of these lines here, whether it's here or here. That's what you want to do.